and gentlemen, man, today's topic is cleft palate. I had a guy in the comments a long time ago. I just seen it. Uh, Asked me to talk about it. I just seen it here recently. I think like a week or two ago, and I seen it, and I figured I'd talk about it. I've dealt with cleft palate. I've had several dogs with cleft palates. Um, there's two type of cleft palates. You have a cleft palate where, it connects the nose to the mouth or even to the throat. So you can have one that's just in the throat, um, or in the top of the mouth, or you can have one, like I said, that connects, the nose to the mouth. So, and then it can even connect to the throat. Um, I know a lot of breeders, a lot of big name breeders, they just euthanize the puppy. I just don't feel like that's right. It is what it is. Everybody has their own views on it. I just feel like, man, you know, you can do stuff to save that puppy. Now, where I can see why they euthanize it is because they can't do it. They don't have the ability to be able to save the puppy. Because it can't suck on its own, because it can't produce suction because of the holes. So it can't drink milk on its own. So what you have to do is you have to tube feed it. Doesn't matter where the hole is, which one, if it's like from the nose to the throat to the mouth, or the mouth to the throat, it doesn't matter. It can't suck. So what you have to do is you have to tube feed it. And those that know puppies when they're newborn, you have to feed them every 2 hours for the first couple of days, and then every 3 hours, every 4 hours, etc. as they get older. So a lot of breeders, they're not able to do that. They just, they have a job, they can't, they got obligations, they just can't. They can't do it. Or they just don't want to do it. They don't want to waste time on it. Because I've had a female that, and I sold her years ago, and she did great. But like I said, it's very time consuming. It's definitely a struggle, because once they get older, it's a handful, dude. They literally fight you tooth and nail just to not be fed. They don't like it, because you're constantly sticking a tube down their neck. Now, also, once they get old enough, you can do surgery. Oh, sorry. Freaking Juju crawled right under my legs. I kicked her on accident. But you can do surgery, and it's very cheap. Well, it was years ago that I got it done. It was like, I want to say it was like $250. They have to wait till the dog's older, and to be able to do it. But once it's done, it's amazing. A lot of humans get cleft palates as well. That there's like a percentage that males get more often than females, and females get often more than males. It's a different type of cleft palates. What is it? Somehow it's like with anything. It's their genetical code has been messed up. That's the only thing it is. It can be caused by, chemicals from the outside, or it can be caused by interbreeding, from messing up the genetics. So, because I believe, what is it? I can't remember, because I know I was watching a documentary, and I think it was like Middle Eastern people, and because they like to marry cousins, so they keep doing that, you start getting closely related to all your cousins, closer and closer even than just being cousins. But it was causing something to happen. I can't remember what it was. It was something, though. You could look it up. It was happening a lot, like in England, I believe, in Europe, because there's only so many of them, and they're all, like I said, marrying cousins amongst themselves, and it's just, it was starting to have a lot of problems. It might have been a mental issue. I can't remember. Anyways, my point is it can be, genetics. It can also be, like I said, some kind of chemical that's altering your genetical code of the dogs. It does happen, and like I said, they can't be saved. It's just a process. You definitely have to put in a lot of work. You have to feed them consistently until they're old enough, and once they get to a certain age, they can start, chewing soft dog food on their own, and then upgrade. And like I said, eventually you just get them surgery and just fixed all together, and they'll be fine. But But yeah, so a lot of breeders don't want to fool with that. They don't want to. They don't want to, so they just euthanize the puppies. But like I said, it can be done. You can save them. So that's my little 2 cents on the guy that, definitely appreciate the topic, because that was a great topic to talk about. Like I said in the comments below, man, feel free to share a topic, and do me a favor, hit that like. With that being said, Greko Bully Kamp, baby, signing off.